Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube video. This snow blower is something that I picked up at the dump, and the engine's got a bad camshaft, but I discovered that the transmission won't shift gears either. Pretty common problem with these. So it's stuck in like second gear. And I also spun the pulley with a drill and it doesn't seem to engage the wheels. So we're going to find out what's going on here. I've got the thing already jacked up and ready to go to save some time. So we're going to take this bottom cover off, skid plate, whatever you want to call it, and take a look inside and see what we got. There we go. I went ahead and pulled the wheels off. It was no big deal. Just pull a pin out and the wheels slide right off. See this shaft right here with the wheel on it? This plate spins around from the motor and the wheel goes back and forth, and that's how it works. And these fingers right here slide that wheel back and forth, and as you can see, it don't slide. So of course all the rust that's on that shaft is where the problem is at. So I'm gonna you could probably get a tool up in there. I don't have a small tiny little grinder with a metal wheel on it to try to get up in there. So I'm gonna pull the whole shaft out. And there's bolts right on the side over here. See these two bolts? And these two bolts, same thing on this side. They're right there. That shaft should come right out of there. So I'm going to work on that. I'll leave the video on as long as I can. Might have to move the camera because it's in the way. But we'll see what happens. So this thing doesn't have an actual gearbox, as you can see. It's a pretty simple mechanism, not a big deal. That's the bolts from the side, if it's not in the camera view. They're 1/2 inch. Now what do we got? I'm going to move the camera just a little bit. The chains don't look too bad. So I'm going to try to clean this up on the bench grinder and I'll bring it back. Basically, I'm just going to take a wire wheel to all that. Alright guys, I'm back. I've cleaned up that shaft and as you can see, that's how it's supposed to be. Now I left all the oil off of it so I can get it back up in there. I took some brake clean because I had some oil on that, but basically I put it in a vise, if you have a vise available, so that the vise will cradle that, and then just take a block of wood and lightly tap. Take a little PB blaster if you got any, put it in there until it comes free, and then I took a wire wheel on a motor and cleaned up the rust, so it's working freely. And I also took a piece of steel wool and cleaned up this wheel like that, where the rubber wheel contacts it, just to get the corrosion off of it. So we're going to try to get that piece back up in there, and I'm sure it's going to be a fight. Because it gave me a hard time coming out. Let me try to get the camera a little positioned a little better. I got it up in there. Had to get the camera out of the way, but that's how it goes. Them washers got to go behind them fingers, and I wasn't able to work straight on with the camera in the way. That's basically it, guys. I'm going to take some marine lube and put some marine lube on this and get some on the grease on the chain and stuff like that. But it's basically fixed. The lever's moving freely, and that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.